Simply A2 key for schools. 8 practice tests. Copyright Global ELT. Test 1. Listening. There are 5 parts to the test. You will hear each piece twice. We will now stop for a moment before we start the test. Please ask any questions now because you must not speak during the test. Part 1. Now look at the instructions for Part 1. For each question, choose the correct picture. Look at question 1. 1. Where will Ben and Sally go after school?
Hi, Sally. Would you like to go to the park after school?
It's too cold to be outside.
We could go to see a film. The cinema will be nice and warm.
I don't have much money. Why don't we go for a coffee?
Good idea.
Now 2. What time does the school sports day start?
What time are you going to the school sports day, Jim?
Look, it opens at 11, but I want to help to get everything ready, so I'll be there at 10 o'clock in the morning.
I will go early with you then. My first race is at 11:30.
So, you can help me do some things before it opens?
Yes, of course.
3. What will Mary have for lunch?
Would you like a sandwich to take to school for lunch, Mary?
I like sandwiches, but today I would like something different.
We still have some of the birthday cake that your mum made.
No thanks. I don't want to get fat. I'll have a banana, please.
Okay, I'll get it ready for you. Do you want an apple too?
No thanks.
4. How much are the shoes?
Excuse me, are these shoes half price?
That's right. They're in the sale. Everything on that shelf is £20.
Oh good, I'll have them. And I'd like this scarf too.
Right. That will be another £5 for the scarf. So that is £25 in total.
5. What was the weather like on Friday?
What was the weather like during the football match on Friday?
It wasn't raining, but it was very cold.
I know. We didn't have any sun all weekend, did we?
Right. By the end of the game, it was snowing, so I was quite happy when the match finished and we went for a hot shower.
Test 2. Listening. There are 5 parts to the test. You will hear each piece twice. We will now stop for a moment before we start the test. Please ask any questions now because you must not speak during the test. Part 1. Now look at the instructions for Part 1. For each question, choose the correct picture. Look at question 1. 1. When are they going to have lunch at the restaurant?
Shall we have lunch at the new restaurant tonight? I like eating out on Fridays.
I have dance lessons until late every Friday. Why don't we go on Saturday?
We've got theatre tickets for that day. Are we doing anything the next day?
No, we aren't. Let's go on Sunday then.
2. What time will they get the train?
What time shall we go to the museum tomorrow, Bahar?
I think we should go early as there are lots of things to see. Why don't we get a train at 8 o'clock?
That's the busiest time of day. The tickets will be expensive.
You're right. I didn't think about that. What about 10 o'clock?
Let's go at 11. Then we won't have to get up too early.
No, that's too late for me.
Okay. We can go at 10 then.
3. How much did Daniel's basketball kit cost?
Did you spend all your money on your new basketball kit, Daniel?
My uncle gave me £45 for my birthday. My new kit was only £35.50 in the new department store.
I still think that's too expensive. My new tennis kit was only $12.65.
Yes, but you buy sports clothes all the time. I only buy something when I need to.
Okay, you're right.
4. What will Raoul eat at the cafe?
Before we see the rest of the exhibition, Raoul, shall we get some lunch? Because I'm very hungry.
Good idea, Letitia. I'd love some pizza.
I had pizza yesterday. Oh, look, they have fish and chips today. You love fish and chips, don't you?
I do, but I've changed my mind about the pizza because the burgers look delicious.
Well, actually, I'm going to have the fish because it looks really nice too.
5. What will Jane wear?
Hi, Fred. I'm going to the cinema this evening to see a new horror film. I'm going to wear my jeans.
Why don't you wear your new skirt?
I'd like to, but it's too cold to wear a skirt today.
You could take your coat with you.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Now listen again. Test 3. Listening. There are 5 parts to the test. You will hear each piece twice. We will now stop for a moment before we start the test. Please ask any questions now, because you must not speak during the test. Part 1. Now look at the instructions for Part 1. For each question, choose the correct picture. Look at question 1. 1. How will they get to school?
What are we going to do now that your bike is broken?
We will have to take the bus to go to school.
Or maybe we could walk. It's not too far.
Good idea. My dad says he'll fix my bike next week.
Hi, Billy. How was your holiday? Did you enjoy camping?
Actually, there was a big storm when we arrived, and the children were too scared to sleep in the tent.
Oh no. So what did you do? Did you stay in a guest house near the farm?
We found a very modern hotel that had a family room for all of us. It was so nice, with such a good restaurant and pool, that we booked in for the whole week. There weren't any guest house available in the area.
3. What time does the earliest coach to Glasgow leave?
Good morning. Do you know what time the next coach to Glasgow leaves? I think there is one leaving at 11:45, isn't there?
Unfortunately, they told us that it has been cancelled because the driver is sick. There's usually another one at 12:15, but that has been delayed because of a problem with the engine.
Oh no, I need to be in Glasgow before 2 p.m. I have an important school project there.
Don't worry, the 12:15 will actually leave at 12:30, so you'll have plenty of time to get there on time.
4. Which subject will they study first today?
Hi, Maria. Have you seen the changes to the timetable for today's lessons?
No. Aren't we having history first?
I think that today we have maths first.
Oh, and when will we have history then?
After Chinese, which is the second lesson for today.
What is Kate's dad's job?
Your job at the hotel must be very difficult at times, Dad. Are there many problems with customers and guests?
Only a few people have problems with our staff, especially with our waiters and waitresses.
What about the receptionists, Dad? Do they ever have any problems with guests?
Sometimes, yes, but it's very unusual. If there's a problem, I'm called from my office and I have to go and see what is happening. But I don't mind that. It's my job.
Now listen again.